You are now listening to the Backseat Wrestler Podcast.
Look at Randy Orton slithering.
Watch out!
Hosted by Eric and Elvis.
It's LA Knight's game. Yeah.
I guess people didn't believe in Joe Hendry enough because he didn't even win that freaking title last night.
I didn't believe in him.
Yeah, that was a good match.
Nick Nemeth.
It was a good match. Yeah, for people, because we're just kind of just starting right now. We're talking about like the TNA because they had like the biggest crowd they had ever in the past 10 years. It was like insane, and I think it's like just like the Joe Hendry effect, I guess. But yeah, a lot of people are showing up now. It's really freaking cool. Happy for that. That's good for wrestling. Amazing for wrestling, to be honest.
Because TNA was a beast, remember, in the early 2000s with AJ Styles, Perk Angle, and everybody?
Yeah, and then they kind of fell off. Everybody left, and then now they're coming back, it looks like, because they're working with NXT. It's just a great time to be a wrestling fan.
Nick Nemeth wins the title.
Yeah. I wonder, if he ends up going to, NXT, if they're going to name him, if they're going to call him Nick Nemeth, or if they're going to call him Dolph. But I guess we'll freaking see.
You better keep his name, Nick Nemeth.
Yeah, for real. Hello, welcome to the number one wrestling podcast in the world, the Backseat Wrestler Podcast. Of course, your host, sorry, what the hell, Eric and Elvis. We are back, better than ever, of course, ready to bring you more wrestling news in terms of WWE and AEW, and occasionally TNA, New Japan, whatever. But yeah, this week of wrestling I thought was pretty cool, except for SmackDown. To be honest, SmackDown was kind of bad. Not gonna lie.
SmackDown was mid.
No, SmackDown was bad. I didn't enjoy it at all, to be honest. But yeah, what did you think about wrestling this week?
Yeah, it was a good week, but like you said, SmackDown was pretty mid. And Collision actually had a good Collision.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It was actually really good.
Collision was decent. It was all right. It wasn't anything crazy, but yeah, it was all right.
Well, because my expectations are so low, I'll say it's really good. That's why.
Yeah, true. But yeah, in terms of top stories, you have any top stories at all?
We already talked about Nick Nemeth. Sky Blue, unfortunately, got injured in a collision.
Yeah, that was insane. So on Collision, Sky Blue was facing Hikaru Shida. It was supposed to be the start of Sky Blue's push, it seemed like, because she did cut a promo last week where she was basically saying that she was gonna run through the women's division, starting with one of the best women's champions of all time, Hikaru Shida. And then not even 5 minutes into the match, it looked like she hurt her ankle really, really bad. It honestly looked like a bad injury, and they had to stop the fight. And of course, she got taken out. Yeah, it honestly terrible freaking way to get hurt. Very unfortunate. Yeah. So I think when it happened, it was Hikaru Shida tried to do a springboard from inside the ring to outside of the ring onto Sky Blue, right? Yeah, and she just fell wrong.
Her leg got caught under her. Yeah, her leg got caught under her.
Damn.
So the only update as of now, Tony Khan says an ankle injury, and she's going to be seen by doctors. That's the only update.
Yeah, she's probably
hopefully nothing
getting
too
all that
serious.
Stuff done today. Yeah, hopefully nothing too serious. But damn, it's not really, really unfortunate, to be honest.
Because every time they get one star back, another one gets Britt just came back. Now Sky Blue's hurt.
Yeah,
it's it keeps happening with the men's division and women's division.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for freaking Adam Cole to return too. This guy,
Kenny Omega.
If he ever wrestles again, exactly. Yeah, it's so many freaking people that they're missing out on. Keith Lee, I know he's injured still. He needs to come back.
He keeps getting hurt a lot lately, so I don't know.
Whenever the heck they're gonna give him a push, he gets hurt. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's been like that for a long time.
But yeah, honestly, we can just get into Raw since, of course, it's not really a lot of top stories. Sorry to hit my mic. But yeah, in terms of Raw was pretty fun. There was a lot of cool, fun stuff to happen. It did start off with Rhea Ripley's promo, basically calling out Liv Morgan, saying that she has what she wants, aka her world title. She challenged her to her match at SummerSlam. Liv, being Liv, basically says sorry, sure, I'll face you, but just know that I'm a different Liv, which is a good promo, honestly, because
and it's pretty true.
Yeah, pretty true. She has gotten better in terms of in-ring work, mic work, all that stuff. So that's pretty cool that we're actually going to get this match now. They're missing out on the opportunity of making it a freaking custody of Dom Mysterio match. Honestly, they really are.
Dom was there. He was there. She was ignoring him. She was trying to get her attention all night, trying to apologize.
Yeah, no, that was hilarious. They basically tried to pull the Eddie Guerrero with China thing, where it was basically Dom trying to give her roses, trying to apologize the whole night, and then Rhea just being hell no, just leave me alone. The funniest thing happened too
Yeah.
was freaking like Jey Uso backstage at one point was like asking Damian Priest and Dom like, "Oh, like is mommy single? Like, is it true?" And basically saying like, like it's she has my number. Tell her I said hi and all that stuff. I was dying. Um, I don't know if you saw it online, but online they like did like a quick little promo of Rhea backstage, or
Yeah.
like they were asking her like, "Hey, like does Jay have your number?" And all she said was
She
"yeet,"
said, "Yeet."
and then walked away. Yeah,
Yo.
they got to run with that story. They have to. It'd be
Yeah, it's gonna be a
hilarious.
little it's gonna be like a little secondary storyline right there.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious if they do that. I mean, Jay honestly needs something to do in the meantime until he gets back involved with the bloodline again.
No,
Which,
yeah, he needs to
yeah,
get involved with the bloodline. That's what I'm
exactly.
for.
But he needs something to do in the meantime. He can't just be stuck stagnant doing nothing. So this is actually a great thing to do. It'd be funny.
I'm waiting for Jimmy to come back. Obviously, got taken up by the bloodline.
Yeah.
Roman, obviously, SummerSlam, hopefully.
Yeah, no, for sure. Later on in the night, Dom faced Jay. Of course, basically they were fighting for the love of Rhea, even though Rhea did
Yeah,
not
yeah,
care. It was a pretty fun match. Jay Uso did actually end up pick up the window after Dom was distracted by Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan just trying to help him, but obviously not helping. And
yeah.
then of
He
course
didn't.
Rhea Ripley also
Yeah,
getting involved as well, and him
well,
trying to apologize to Rhea,
yeah.
which is
Liv
funny.
ran away. She
Yeah,
didn't care. She saw him lose. Liv ran away. Then Dom lost. She just walked away. She
yeah,
didn't even care. And then
exactly.
you saw Jay doing the call me.
Yeah,
She
the
just
call me
looks at
thing.
her. Near the end of the night, she actually went to Dom backstage and
Yeah,
said, "You do not own me, and nobody owns me." But then she said, like you're mine."
yeah,
So,
to
like
Dom. Yeah,
you're
yeah,
still mine.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, because Dom was basically telling her like, "Oh, like please tell everybody that you're mine because people think that you're single," and she's just like, "No, you don't own me. I'm nobody's, but you're mine," which is kind of like. If you honestly think about it, Dom is the victim here. Dom is the one that's getting freaking abused by Rhea. So it's like,
Right, and by Liv,
yeah,
Liv is ruining everything.
yeah. Well, Liv's not ruining anything, honestly. Liv is just trying to be there.
No,
Even
I
I think
don't.
Liv even cut a promo like in the beginning too. Like she said, like at first she was using Dom just to get to her, but then she realized how much she actually thinks Dom is hot, blah blah blah, and actually wants him. And Dom was just shaking his head, so that was pretty funny. A lot of honestly Raw just like kind of revolved around Judgment Day this week. Like we also had
Yeah,
Damian Priest and Gunther cutting a fantastic promo for their SummerSlam match. Gunther looking strong as hell, and then of course Damian Priest getting better on the mic. They're still pushing him as a face, which is like okay, I guess. I mean, it's not really that I'm that extremely interested in,
yeah.
but
I don't know if he's like a full face. It's mostly just like at this point, he's like he doesn't need the Judgment Day. He's like
mm,
trying to prove that he doesn't need them. He can fight on his own. He takes challenges.
exactly, yeah,
Yeah, so he's not a full face. Like he's like, what is it called? Those in between where he's
yeah,
not a
like
full
an in
face.
betweener, I guess. Yeah, yeah, I know what you
Yeah,
mean. But yeah, Damian Priest ended up facing Braun Strowman later on the night as well. He picked up the win there. Of course, Gunther came out and they brawled for a while, and then of course they had to get separated. So just more so hyping
yeah.
up SummerSlam. It was pretty cool though.
I
I
don't
liked it.
know. I don't know what to think on who's gonna win. I would love to see Gunther as champion. I'm not sure how they're gonna do this storyline. It's like it's one of those toss-up matches, to be honest.
I mean, if they want to just get rid of Judgment Day, they're definitely gonna have to do like Finn costing him the title, and then
Yeah,
maybe Dom just costing Rhea the title too, and then actually going with Liv. That'd be pretty cool if they do that. I would love that if they do it that way, where like Dom costs Rhea the title, Liv gets it, and he's like working with Liv now. That'd be hilarious. That'd be really
that'd
freaking
be.
funny.
I don't know if they'll do that. That'll be wild though.
Yeah, it'd be cool. We also had Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark defeating Katana Chance and Kate and Carter. It was just more so to show off the new what the hell they call it? Faction. Yeah, the new
Yeah,
faction was Shayna
yeah,
Baszler, Sonya Deville, and Zoe Stark. So
yeah.
they're
Well,
like the new faction.
Sonya Deville defeated Zelina Vega earlier in the night with help from
Yeah,
Zoe Stark. So yeah, that happened before that.
yeah. So that they look pretty well. They look pretty good in this freaking match. In both of their matches that they had. I like that they're building them up. I just don't know what the heck they're gonna do with them. I mean, like
What are
maybe
they
they
gonna
go
do?
after.
They're gonna make trios titles.
Hell no. I hope not. They don't need that.
I mean, there's a lot of rumors circulating about them. They're gonna bring like a couple new titles to the women's division. I seen like a women's like United States Championship maybe, or a women's Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think about it. It could be cool to have a mid
It'd
card
be
title.
cool. I mean, like they only have the two titles, and they have a lot of people who are not really like main event material, but they could be mid card material.
Mid
Like that'd be
card, yeah.
cool. Like honestly, I wouldn't mind like Zelina Vega winning like the U.S. title or something. That'd be awesome. Honestly.
So Zoe Starks could.
Yeah, exactly.
Shayna Baszler, they can build her up as after she be around there. I don't know. I still don't know why they didn't build her up as a badass. Like
She is, but that's
makes
what
no
I'm saying. She
sense.
was like that in NXT. She was dominating in NXT, so it doesn't make sense for her to be doing what the heck she's doing now. But they don't. I guess they don't know how to build her up on the main roster. I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah. We also had Sheamus versus Bronson Reed. Sheamus picked up the win.
this was a
Pete Dunne
good
came
match.
out, basically beat the crap out of Sheamus, and then Reed hit a splash on Sheamus as well. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I
it
don't
was.
know why Pete Dunne and Sheamus were like this, and now they're just
Well, it's because like Pete Dunne basically thinks like, oh, he left the Brawling Brutes and doesn't really care about them anymore, never really mentioned them. So I guess he's kind of just feels abandoned, I guess. That's how they were trying to pull it. I mean, it's fine with me. Pete Dunne versus Sheamus sounds like a banger of a match. So
yeah.
I'm down with that. That's gonna be a good match. And they need something
I
for
don't know what the.
Pete Dunne to do now since his tag team
Why does it
partner's
seem like
injured.
they're always gonna try to build Bronson Reed, then they just have him lose? It makes
Yeah. That's
like I
another
thought he
thing
was gonna
too.
win the Intercontinental title a couple months. Now he's not doing anything.
That's his fault. He could have stayed in New Japan and been one of the top stars. He defeated Okada over there and then came over here and did nothing. So he could have did something in New Japan, but I guess he just really wanted to stay in the States.
Yeah. So we talk
Um,
about Wyatt 6 or Drew McIntyre first.
we could talk about let's talk about Drew McIntyre first. So Drew McIntyre
Drew
had a meeting
McIntyre.
with Adam Pearce. Of course, Adam's basically telling Drew that he can get his match, but he needs to apologize to all the referees and everybody that he destroyed
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago. Uh, Drew McIntyre's like, hell no.
Nope.
Then again, just like, yeah, starts trying to brawl people. Was it
Yeah.
Seth Rollins comes out for some freaking reason? They're trying to get Seth Rollins involved in this. He starts brawling with Drew McIntyre. That whole thing happens. They start brawling out. It looks like they're probably going to set up like a potential match between them. In the meantime,
Well,
until CM Punk comes back, because CM Punk is still hurt,
well,
right?
yeah, but they were saying like they hope CM Punk will be ready for SummerSlam. They were implying that he'll be ready for SummerSlam. So I don't know what they're gonna do here.
Yeah, they're implying it, but I
Because
feel like this is
cause
like a
they
backup
have like
plan.
they have like a 3-way feud because Drew and Seth been going at it for a while. They're still going at it.
Yeah.
But then you also have Seth and CM Punk going at it. You have Drew and CM Punk. None of them like each other.
No,
So it's like a 3-way little feud. It's kind of weird.
I guess it's a 3-way feud, but like I don't want to see Seth Rollins versus CM Punk versus Drew. I want to see Drew versus CM Punk. I don't really care about Seth Rollins
I
being
want
in
to see
that
Drew for
mix.
CM Punk, but I think that would be a pretty good triple threat match. But
It would be, but like I'd rather see that match first. Like those two
yeah,
go at it first because that
that
has to
feud needs to
happen.
finish. The
Exactly.
feud has
And
to
then
finish.
they can insert Seth Rollins. It honestly just looks like they put Seth Rollins in there as like a backup if CM Punk can't make it into SummerSlam, which honestly, if
Yeah.
they're doing that, that's fine. I
Yeah.
mean, it's good to
Well,
have backup plans, so
don't
cool.
forget we still never really got Seth versus CM Punk. Also, that's another.
Yeah.
They were building that before Drew and Seth.
Well,
I
no,
mean, before Drew and Punk.
yeah, that's going to be a banger too. That's going to happen. I can't wait for that to happen. But as of right now, I think
That was
we should just get Drew
yeah.
versus CM Punk first, and
But
then
that was supposed to
eventually
happen.
get that.
Remember, before his injury, before WrestleMania, and all that. That was
Yeah, that
supposed
was
to
the
happen
original plans
first.
for WrestleMania until Punk got injured because of Drew
Yeah.
McIntyre.
So they still have to do that storyline.
Yeah, no, exactly. But yeah, basically there looks like there's gonna be like a small little feud there. I think it's just like I said, I think it's just like a backup plan for SummerSlam if CM
So
Punk can't get back.
Drew's still suspended. That's what because he didn't apologize and obviously attacked him
Yeah.
again.
So he's still
I don't know
suspended,
how they're
but
gonna.
they're probably just gonna do something dumb like on next week where Seth Rollins is like, give me a match against Drew or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
unsanctioned. I don't know what they're gonna do.
Something stupid. Watch. I don't know. It seems like they're just dragging out everything because they don't know what the heck to do for the next couple of weeks. And
Only problem is,
you definitely saw that on SmackDown. SmackDown was terrible. I
yeah.
don't even care. That was bad.
Only problem is we had Seth versus Drew like a few times already.
Yeah, no, several times, like 4 times already.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
Even
care
at
about this.
WrestleMania.
I don't really care about that match that much. But I mean, like, it's a good backup if they can't really get CM Punk back in
No,
time.
yeah. If they can't, I kind of understand. Yes, no, they have no other choice to be honest.
Yeah. The other main thing that happened, of course, other than the main event, let's talk main event and then we'll talk about the Wyatt 6 thing, I guess.
Okay.
Main event was Sami Zayn versus Ilya Dragunov for the IC title. This match ended exactly how everybody thought it was going to end, with a no contest because Braun Breaker comes out and basically destroyed both of them. That's it. Yeah.
Braun Breaker is a savage.
Yeah, I like the Braun Breaker and I like this storyline. I still think he should have won, but I mean, like, if they're gonna set up like a triple threat at SummerSlam, that's fine with me. Honestly, if they do that,
The only problem is like you also don't want to bury Ilya right off the bat. You don't want him to take another pin or nothing.
yeah. Well, he hasn't taken a pin.
I
All of
thought,
it. I
well,
feel like
it's just he's
maybe
just been
one.
getting
I
beat
think
up.
one. Yeah, yeah.
He took a pin, and then he's also been getting beat up by Braun Breaker and stuff, and getting involved in the storyline. Which,
Yeah. I feel like they
yeah,
don't
I don't
really
know.
have anything for Ilya either, but that's like a I don't know. That's like a major problem for me.
Yeah, the problem is when they don't have something for him. Don't throw him in a random feud when
Yeah,
I don't know. There's already feud going on.
exactly. I don't know. It's just we're just gonna have to
You
see
just
exactly what that goes off
if you have
being.
nothing going from you give him just matches to build him up like
Like
you do
kind of like what they
anybody
did with
else.
Braun Breaker, I guess, where they just built him up first. I wouldn't mind that, and then eventually give him Gunther because I need to see
Yeah,
that feud again.
give him somebody to come on, but like you can't be me, and then start a feud like that.
Exactly.
Don't just throw him in somebody else's feud. It makes no sense.
And then the other last thing that happened on Raw was, of course, the whole Wyatt Six thing. So basically, Chad Gable was trying to ask Adam Pearce,
Yeah,
like, "Oh, I know you talked to Bo. I know Bo is Uncle Howdy." Even though everybody's like, "Yeah, everybody knew that," but he's acted
yeah,
like he cracked the code, which was funny. Basically saying he's gonna call him out when he goes up, when he goes to like the ring. He goes to the
yeah.
ring, calls him out. Bo comes out, and he
He
just
got a
went,
beat
yeah.
up. He
Basically, he
got
gets
his
beat
ass
up by
whooped.
Chad Gable, and he's just maniacally laughing
Well, but the
the whole
Creed
time.
brothers are the one that came out and beat him up. Remember? And
Yeah, because it was like a trap. So
then
basically, Chad Gable gets Bo Dallas out, and then the Creed brothers come out because I guess they're the new Alpha Academy, which is great. Love that they finally put that in there. That's a great faction.
yeah, they're good.
It's gonna be a freaking beast of a faction, honestly. And then of course they beat the crap out of Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas is just laughing maniacally the whole
Laughing,
entire time until the music hits. Y6 come out, and then of course Chad Gable and the Creed brothers just run away,
just run away.
and they basically just pose. Honestly, it's like they hit a pose in the middle of the ring,
Yeah, they still
and
did,
then
and this dude was just laughing still.
yeah, and then that's
They
it.
make him the psychotic character. Like this is good. He's
Yeah,
laughing because he knows he got them behind him.
this is a guaranteed win for Bo Dallas. They're probably gonna have this match at SummerSlam, which makes sense. That's probably why he was meeting with Adam Pearce.
Well, either that or they do
What?
what? YS6 versus them in a tag team. I don't know.
I don't think they would do that. I feel like they have to have that one-on-one match first, and then eventually do that. I don't know. It just
Yeah.
depends.
Well,
SummerSlam is like supposed to
remember
be like major matches, so I don't know.
we also had that the Y6 VHS earlier in the night with Eric Rowan. That was good.
Yeah, that was really good. Yeah, yeah. So that one was basically him like explaining that he lost both of his brothers, aka Luke Harper and Bray Wyatt, and how that basically affected him, and how he's going to heal the world now with the rest of the
Yeah,
Y6. Crazy
and they gave
freaking
him a
promo.
second chance. It was a great emotional promo. It
Yeah.
looked like a
This
deep one.
one of
Like
the best ones. One of the best ones for sure. This one was insane, and honestly, it's like the one of the main ones I wanted to hear. As soon as I saw Bo Dallas's one, I was like, we have to hear from Eric Rowan because he
yeah.
lost both
You
of his
never really
friends.
heard Eric Rowan ever either, like in anything.
No,
He's
yeah,
always been
exactly.
behind a mask or something.
So this is cool. I'm happy that they did that. That whole like VHS thing was awesome. Looking forward to
They're doing it
exactly what comes out of this too.
for every character arc. So this part, there's still you still got the witch or Nikki Cross, and
We
then
got Dexter
Joe
Loomis
Gacy,
and Joe
Joe
Gacy.
Gacy and Dexter Loomis. Yeah,
Yeah.
those are the next three they're probably gonna do. They're just explaining every character and their alter egos, and I
Yeah.
guess it's pretty cool how
I
they're
think
doing it
we have like 3 weeks until SummerSlam, so maybe they're just gonna wait till then.
every week. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's three more.
Exactly. So yeah, looking forward to that. It's gonna be freaking awesome. But yeah, that was basically it for Raw. There wasn't really anything crazy except for like, of course, the whole like Wyatt Six thing, which was awesome. Yeah, just setting up more so for SummerSlam. SmackDown was honestly not that good. I'm
Yeah,
gonna be honest, but
we'll run through it. Couple of points here and there, but nothing much for SmackDown.
yeah, for real. Anyways, yeah, let's just get into SmackDown now. All right, let's get into, of course, WWE SmackDown. SmackDown this week, honestly, felt like last week where it was just a complete filler. The ending was exactly the same, except somebody else going through a table. I honestly did not enjoy SmackDown. I'm going to be honest. I didn't enjoy it. What about you?
SmackDown was like no offense, it was like Collision.
Yeah, honestly.
Like
Yeah,
regular, and then Collision was like SmackDown. Collision was actually decent.
Collision was decent. It wasn't all that. It was still bad.
It was just for the expectations. It was good.
Yeah.
But SmackDown was. If you missed it, you didn't miss anything because it's all the same storylines that's happening.
Yeah.
For SummerSlam.
Exactly. So let's just get into it. Of course, SmackDown started off with the Cody Rhodes promo, basically saying that he felt bad for what happened to Randy. Obviously, we know Randy's going to eventually come back and RKO the crap out of Cody. That is actually going to be great. I'm looking forward to that, and I'm happy they set that up last week. But again, this week just felt like filler. He was addressing Solo, got interrupted by A-Town Down. Basically, just them being the assholes that they are, and just saying,
They blamed him for getting attacked by Jacob Fatu. Remember, he just came out and beat up everybody.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. They try
So
to beat
then
up
they-
Cody, and then the Terrence Crawford out of freaking nowhere. It's like all these random people showing up. Terrence Crawford comes out, the greatest freaking fighter in the world at the moment. I honestly think that, like, boxing fighter, boxer in the world.
Yeah.
Hands Cody a chair, and then Cody beats him up, and eventually gets away with it. It sets up a match later on in the night, and this what I thought was freaking dumb. It set up a match later on in the night where it was Cody and a special opponent that they didn't want to announce versus A-Town Down. And
We
everybody
all
was
knew
like,
who the fuck it was.
exactly. It's like, yo, that's the thing that was stupid. It was like, oh, like, who, like, they're building it up on it, like, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? And then it's just Kevin Owens, the same
The
person
same guy who's been feuding with them.
exactly, same guy who's been beside Cody this entire time for the past like 2 months. It made no freaking sense. Like, why are they gonna hold that out?
They're like, Randy's out. Who's the hell? I wonder who's gonna team up with Cody. It's
Yeah,
the same fucking
maybe
guy.
the other person who was involved in that match. I don't know. It's so freaking dumb.
They could have just said Kevin Owens is gonna team up with Cody tonight.
I don't know. It's dumb. Like I don't get why they're doing that unless they're trying to like build up like, oh, is it gonna be I'm sorry, is it gonna be Randy? Is it gonna be Roman? Is it gonna be like somebody special? It's just like, nope, it's Kevin Owens. Like, I like Kevin Owens. I love Kevin Owens, but that's so freaking dumb to do. You could have just announced it and that could have been a main event. Everybody would have been fine with that.
Yeah.
It's honestly, it's just, that's what I'm saying. Like with this whole like SmackDown, it just seemed like they wanted to keep people interested because they knew that it wasn't that good on paper. That's maybe why.
Cody and KO, they obviously won. They're not gonna lose some.
Yeah, they won, and then of course, as everybody knew was going to happen, the Bloodline came out, attacked them, and they put Cody through a table. That's it.
They forced Cody to watch Jacob Fatu beat up KO first, like they did last week, and then they triple power bombed them through the table. That's it. Same thing as last week. They put their fingers up.
That's it.
Smack that over.
Yeah, exactly. It's literally
so,
just
they basically switched the script. Like, I mean, they used the same thing.
They used the script.
Switched off the people.
That's what I'm saying. It's the same thing. It's dumb. That's why I didn't care for it. And I thought it was stupid, and I was like, I wasted 2 hours of my life watching this. But okay.
SmackDown was a promo. Was literally a promo for Terrence Crawford. They kept showing that he's fighting on August 3rd.
It really was. It was just
was.
a promo. It was like, oh, just don't forget, Terrence Crawford is fighting August 3rd. Get your tickets.
I'll be watching that because it's gonna be a good card. But still, it's like, what the hell?
Yeah, for real. We also
don't you want to promote your own show?
For real. We had Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes. Andrade picked up the win. It was a good match. I'm not gonna lie, fun match.
I'm glad Andrade got a win.
Yeah, for real. I'm glad Andrade got a win too. Great, fine, cool with that. Whatever. Nia Jackson Bailey had a backstage promo. I thought it was pretty cool. Bailey was basically saying like all you do is injure people and like you're clumsy and all that stuff. Basically saying all that to Nia Jackson.
She called her big, clumsy, and reckless in the ring.
Yeah, which is wild to say. But yeah, Nia Jax was basically just like, yo, like we'll see who the heck is gonna win at SummerSlam.
I thought it was gonna be like the promo that Matt Riddle and Seth Rollins had a few years ago. Remember when they started going crazy on each other. It wasn't as good as that, not even close. But
but it was still good. Like that. It was decent. We had we also had Michin versus Tiffany Stratton. Of course, Tiffany Stratton was going to win, and then of course she ended up losing to Michin because of a distraction by Bailey, who was destroying the Money in the Bank briefcase to basically prevent her from cashing in. So she kind of got distracted by that, and that's how she lost. I'm fine with that because
she hit Nia with it.
Exactly, I'm fine with that because Tiffany Stratton already said she's going to change the way the Money in the Bank looks. They haven't done it yet, so they're going to pink it out, all that other stuff. Put a strap on it. I think she said she wanted to put a strap on it to like wear it as like a purse, which would be hilarious. It'd be mad funny if they do that. But yeah, honestly, I'm fine with it. It just seemed like a way to get like that old briefcase out, and maybe she's just gonna alter it to make it look like a purse or something. It'd be funny. They should do that. It's cool. And then they could sell it, and a lot of people are gonna buy it. So honestly, they should do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was fine. I was fine with that loss and everything because the way it happened, it was cool. And I like Michin. Michin's cool, so whatever. We also had Bianca Belair defeating Chelsea Green. Nothing really there.
Another throwaway.
Yeah,
that was literally
match.
It was a minute and a half.
Yeah, super fast, super quick match. Whatever. The other main thing that happened, and the only other main thing that really happened, was Logan Paul and the LA Knight contract signing. Where Logan Paul was basically saying he doesn't need to face LA Knight. And then LA Knight was basically saying, cussed him out, saying he's a fake champion, never really freaking defends the title. He's going to take that title, whoop his ass, blah, blah, blah. And yeah. Right before
Yeah,
right before it ended, of course they all signed it. Logan Paul tried to sneak attack LA Knight, and LA Knight got out the way and almost hit a BFT on him, and then they kind of just stared each other down from inside and outside of the ring, and that was basically it for that.
yeah. Contract signings are so they're so dumb because you already know what's gonna happen. They're gonna end up fighting.
Yeah, exactly. I don't. It's very rare that I like a contract signing because they're always the same thing. But honestly, this one was okay. It
Yeah,
was pretty cool. Like they needed a promo against each other, so I guess this was like the only way they can actually do it. So that's cool. And
yeah.
I'm honestly looking forward to the match. I got LA Knight finally winning a singles title.
LA Knight,
Hopefully,
yeah.
I'm not sure how they're gonna hold them out for the next 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks or something like that because I'm pretty sure SummerSlam is on August 3rd. Yeah, I'm not sure how they're gonna hold them out for the next 2 weeks, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah,
But
the best contract signings are Roman Reigns. Remember the one he had with Jey Uso, then the one he had with Sami Zayn.
yeah,
He actually has some good ones because they have good promos and shit.
he's had some good ones. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like if they build it right, then it's cool. But for like a random thing like this, it's like I don't really care for it. But that was basically SmackDown, and like I said, it wasn't honestly you could have missed it. It was literally just a contract signing, rinse
It
repeat
was
of
last
last
week.
week's
Yeah,
finale, and then the Nia Jackson Bailey promo. Other than that, you could have missed everything else. It was that freaking bad. Um, but yeah, that was basically it for SmackDown. Basically for WWE this week. This week of wrestling for WWE was good in terms of Raw, and SmackDown has some decent matches. It was just more so like throwaway, to be honest. It was just throwaway
yeah.
stuff.
They're always building up for SummerSlam. They still got 3 weeks though. I hope they don't do the same thing for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, for real.
I get bored when it's like that. It's like no.
It seems like that's what they're gonna do, honestly, unfortunately. But yeah, we can definitely get into AEW now. AEW Dynamite was pretty fun, and they have Blood and Guts coming up, so they had to build that up. Pretty cool, honestly. Let's get into that now. All right, let's get into, of course, AEW this week. AEW Dynamite this week was probably like 3 matches because it was an
Yeah,
hour-long match.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dynamite 250.
Yeah. Of course, the main thing everybody's talking about in terms of this freaking card was definitely the MJF versus Will Ospreay match that lasted 59 minutes and 58 seconds. Everybody thought it was going to be a time limit draw. I thought it was going to be a time limit
I
draw.
thought.
Yeah, and then of course it wasn't. So of course MJF defeated Will Ospreay to become the new international championship. Of course he did use the ring to, of course, knock out Will Ospreay. So he did
It was
cheat
like
at the
5.
end.
Yeah, it was like 5 seconds. He hit him with it. He knocked him out.
Yeah.
Hit them real quick.
Yeah, I thought it was I thought it was a fantastic match. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah. Of
The
course.
only problem I had with it is like there was so many false finishes, like way too many. And I love false finishes. Like I'm a big fan of them, but this one had like 10 or more. It was probably like 15. It was that many freaking false finishes where I was like, there's why like they don't need to do that. They don't need to do all that. Like they don't need to kick
Yeah,
out
it's just
that often.
since like they're two of the best in AEW, which they are. Of course they're gonna have like it's gonna show off how good they are by kicking
Yeah,
out finishes.
but like 20 freaking false finishes is insane. 20 false finishes is insane. Hitting the Styles
I
Clash
only
off
saw
the top rope and then kicking out of that is insane.
yeah, but
Getting hit with
isn't
two
his finisher
getting hit with two was it hidden blades
hitting
and kicking out is insane. It's like, yo, like what the heck? Like there was way too many freaking false finishes here.
yeah. MJF only hit his finisher once. What is the I always forget the damn name. The one on the rope.
Oh, I know what you mean. I forgot to hit the freaking name too because
I always forget his name.
the heat. What the hell was it called?
Heat Seeker.
Heat Seeker. Yeah. Heat Seeker.
He only
Yeah.
hit it once.
Hit it once, kicked out. I mean, like that's fine. Hitting it once to kicking out, but like I just felt like there was way too many like kickouts in this match. I don't know why. There was like 15 or 30 of them.
Yeah.
15 to
It showed
30.
off how
honestly.
good they both are.
I don't know. I feel like there's like a good balance when it comes to like false finishes, and this one kind of went a little bit over. Saying that, I still think it's one of the best matches I've seen in a while.
There was like it's because there was like 20 rollover pin kickouts. Remember they were doing the sequence? So that
Yeah, but that's separate.
Everyone
I'm
doing that.
talking about like actual times where like it could have been over and then they just kick out. And it's just like, okay, this is ridiculous. That's different. That's
it was still it was a great
if you had those, it's like 50 freaking kickouts in this match, maybe more.
it was a great match though. For an hour long.
No, great match. At the end, MJF needed a freaking an oxygen mask because he couldn't breathe.
Yeah, both of them were attended to by the
Yeah.
doctors. Yeah,
I mean, it's an hour long freaking wrestling match, so of course they're gonna need an oxygen. But yeah, MJF was funny because he like after
new
he won,
international champion.
yeah, He's the new international champion. I thought that that was not going to happen this soon, but damn, it's kind of crazy that it did.
Yeah. And the loss doesn't affect Will Ospreay. He uses the ring. I mean, it was an hour long.
Yeah, he
Got hit with the
cheated.
ring at the
It
end.
was an hour long, and it's literally the best person in AEW at the moment. So it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, this doesn't hurt him at all. The only thing is, like, I wonder what the heck he's going to do at Wembley now, because now he needs a match there. I'm not sure though they're going to build that up or what the heck they're going to do, but they definitely need to do something to, of course, make him be on that card.
I mean, this match was a Wembley match. I don't. We were saying that before. We were like, why would it be on Dynamite? But
no, this match definitely was a Wembley match, but it looks like Pac is getting a Wembley match, which I'm fine with. Pac is great freaking rivalry there if they build it up correctly. MJF versus Pac is gonna be good.
Oh yes, MJF versus Pac. I was thinking MJF versus Will. Yeah.
No. It's MJF versus Pac because he has the number one contender for the international champion, which is MJF.
Damn.
Now.
So what the hell? I'm trying to think. Will needs something.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, what the heck they're gonna do?
It can't just be a throwaway. I mean, he's the biggest London guy there is.
Exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, they got to do something with him now. Maybe they can get him involved in that match and make it a triple threat, which is what we talked about last week that they can do. But that was if he won. Now that he lost, maybe he can say like, "I get my."
Unless he comes out and say
something.
Yeah, I got cheated. I got hit with the ring in the end. Let's make this. Let me get involved in this. I don't know.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do something to like show that they can have that match. Well, triple threat. Honestly, they got to do something.
Because Swerve is busy. Oh no, All In. He have
Everybody's busy. Title match. Everybody already has matches.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Yeah, exactly. So like he
gets involved.
The only thing he needs to get involved in. He has to get involved in this match.
Don Callis family still has to. I don't know. He has to get out of that. I guess isn't he still in that technically?
Sort of. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. I kind of forgot about that, to be honest. But yeah,
he needs to get involved something to get him officially out.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see exactly what they do to get him involved. But as of right now, I have nothing. But yeah, fantastic match, hour long. There's funny moments throughout the match too, like MJF getting beat up by a little girl when they were like in like with all the fans in like the freaking arena.
When they were in the fan,
yeah, that was funny.
He stuck up the middle finger.
Yeah, it was funny. Will Ospreay hitting a Styles Clash off the top rope and then also hitting a Styles Clash on the apron, like on the outside apron. That was pretty cool. Little cool callbacks. A lot of banger freaking stuff that did happen in this match. It was honestly like one of the best matches I've seen in a while. Not the best match ever. I mean, like how some people are saying, but on
AEW TV, it was really good. Obviously.
Oh yeah, no, the fact they gave us this on AEW TV is a blessing because this should have been main event of All In. To be honest, it could have been. That's how crazy this match was. But yeah, other than that, we had some other stuff that did occur. Sorry. We had the Acclaim join Team AEW with Swerve and Mark Briscoe. I'm not really crazy about that. I don't really think they fit like that whole like blood and guts scenario thing.
No, I don't know. They don't. They have nothing with. To be honest, I don't think they have anything to do with the Elite. Like Swerve does.
Well, no, they do because remember they still have that number one contender match. They haven't even had it yet.
Well, yeah, I know. Yeah,
so it's like so they have that. They just haven't had their match yet.
Team AEW, I feel like you needed the biggest stars to get involved.
I mean, the Acclaimed are big stars for AEW. It's just more so like I don't really think they fit this match type. Like if it was FTR, it would have made more sense. But I guess they don't want to have that again. Yeah.
And FTR had we're talking about Collision, but they had a promo talking about the Young Bucks. It would have made 20 times more sense to insert, especially after the promo. They could have waited.
Yeah, I don't know.
And they insert them right on Saturday on Collision. They could have just been like, we're entering that match. They should have just did that.
They should have, but they didn't. I don't know why.
Since they literally said they're coming. Yeah, it makes no sense.
Yeah, it doesn't. We also had TV time with Chris Jericho. People basically saying people need to listen to him or else they're going to keep getting hurt. And then Minoru Suzuki came out, interrupted Hans Jericho contract saying that they have a match and headbutts him and then just walks away. And I thought that was stupid because the learning tree didn't even do anything. Nobody helped him. Yeah.
They just looked at him.
Like, no, Minoru Suzuki headbutt your main guy, Chris Jericho, and you're just going to look at him and be like, why'd you do that? Instead of like actually getting the get back. Like, it makes no freaking sense.
That's a fuck. They don't like him.
It was funny. It was funny and stupid, to be honest. But yeah, basically it's a FTW championship match at Blood and Guts, and it Big Bill and Brian Keefe are banned from ringside. I think that this match goes, and then somebody else joins Learning Tree. I think somebody else is going to join Learning Tree and cost Minoru Suzuki the match, to be honest.
Probably.
Yeah. But
I don't
yeah,
know
that's
who.
honestly that's a dream match. That's a fire match. Honestly, I'm looking forward to that. I mean, it was a dream match like 15 years ago, but
20
still,
years ago.
yeah, but it's still a dream match. Looking
Yeah.
forward to that. Honestly, it should be fun. Whatever, cool. We also had Mercedes Moné defeating Nyla Rose to remain the TBS champion. Britt Baker was banned from the ringside and stuff, but she was in the. Oh, sorry, she was
The
in the crowd,
crowd.
right? She was wearing a
Sting
mask.
mask.
Yeah,
Sting mask.
exactly. She beat up Mercedes Moné and then took off her mask and showed it was her. Crowd was cheering. She got kicked out by security. Yeah, it was cool. Funny thing. Like that they're doing that. Like that they're actually pushing Britt. I'm looking forward to that match at All In too. The Britt versus Shane. Sorry, Britt versus Mercedes Moné match is honestly probably one of the top matches I'm looking forward
Yeah.
to.
I'm going for Britt.
Yeah, I got Britt too. I don't really think Mercedes should win, but if she does, it kind of makes sense since she is kind of new there. But whatever. We also had Mariah May promo portraying Tony Storm as, of course, timeless Tony Storm. She came out with like the whole
Yeah.
outfit and all that stuff. Um, Basically saying Tony Storm had it coming. She's going to win the title. It was a good promo to show Mariah May is serious, but like it wasn't anything that like it was crazy, to be honest.
Yeah, she didn't say anything crazy.
Yeah. Looking forward to it though. It was cool. Tony Schiavone said some wild stuff on a freaking mic.
Yo.
He was like, what did he say again? Oh my god.
I forgot what he says. He's like, get the mic from that bitch. So
Yeah, he
and
said
they were like, whoa,
something
whoa,
like
whoa,
that.
whoa.
Yeah, and everybody was like, whoa.
I think he
chill.
completely forgot he was on the because the way he said it,
No,
it didn't
for
even
real.
sound like he was trying to say it.
That's what I'm saying. It sounded like something he just like he meant to say in his head or something like that. And,
Yo, all you hear is who was it, Excalibur and Taz is like, whoa, calm down.
yeah, for real. It was funny. It was a really freaking funny thing though that happened. I was dying when that happened. I was like,
hilarious.
yo, Tony Storm is so done with AEW. It was funny though. Main event was actually great too. It was good until it ended because of course it ended in a
Yeah.
DQ. But it was Swerve Strickland versus Okada. Ended in DQ after the Young Bucks came out and attacked Swerve. Team AEW and the Elite brawled, and then of course Darby Allin came from the rafters,
Like Sting,
like
or
Sting, yeah, like old
Undertaker.
Sting, yeah, came down and he inserted himself in it. So now he is officially part of Team AEW. That's fine. I like it. I'm happy Darby's back.
Yeah, I like Darby Allin in it. Yeah,
Exactly.
Darby Allin's a good one.
And
You gotta have him in a match like that. He's gonna go wild.
Exactly. As much as like I'm afraid he's gonna get hurt because it's freaking Darby Allin. Dude's like always doing the craziest stuff.
He talked about in Collision.
Yeah, we honestly that was basically it for Dynamite too. Dynamite literally ended with like that brawl between the Team Elite and Team AEW, and then Darby Allin coming out being an official member. I'm fine with that. That's great. They talked about it more on Collision, which honestly, let's just get into Collision now since we can just talk about it, run through it. Darby Allin had a match against the Beast Mortals. Honestly, a banger of a match. It was a great match.
Yes.
Darby Allin picked up the win as he should, of course. And then he cut a great promo, basically saying like, "Oh, like a lot of people thought I was going to be not walking by 30. Here I am, 30, because he just turned 30 years old." Shows like the scars he got from his from Sting's last match. He has like a big scar on the side of his body. Saying that he's basically going to destroy the Elite. He's tired of Jack Perry, and he wants that TNT title, and challenges Jack Perry to a match at All In for the TNT Championship.
That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, Jack Perry is obviously going to accept. That match is going to be a banger. I'm looking forward to that. That's two of the pillars of AEW going at it. That's going to be a freaking banger match.
Yeah, you think Jack retains? I think he might.
I think Jack retains.
I don't think Darby needs a title at the moment.
No, Darby doesn't need the title. He's already won it multiple times. He doesn't need it right now. Jack Perry needs it more than anybody. More than anybody.
Yeah, he just puts on banger matches. He'll just put on a banger match, but he'll probably lose.
Yeah, no, and I think Jack Perry should win clean because they got to push him. You want to push him and show that he's a actual like threat. Just make him win clean. Don't have any help from the Elite, and that would be a banger match. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that match. That match is gonna be really freaking good. Again, we talked about it in the top stories, but there was a Carl Sheeta versus Sky Blue match. Didn't really happen. It ended in less than like 5 minutes because of Sky Blue's injury. Yeah, honestly, pretty sad about that. I think later on, Carl Sheeta cut a promo basically saying that she was looking at him for a fight. Didn't get one, obviously, because Sky Blue got hurt. Nothing really else there to say. Honestly, it was just a very unfortunate situation. Sorry. We also had camera cut to Lance Archer backstage beating the crap out of some jobbers, which I thought was random as hell.
Yeah, It literally came out of nowhere. They didn't even do anything with that.
Yeah, exactly. They just like, oh, what the heck are you doing? So he's mad. Lance Archer's
Yeah.
mad. Everyone. That's basically it. He's mad. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, he didn't even have a match.
No, he literally just beat up a bunch of random guys backstage and said, like, I need to show them who I am. They
Yeah.
said that to the camera. That's it.
Yeah.
You're a big angry guy.
Big angry man who wants to beat up people. I guess that's fine. Yeah, he didn't even have a match. I thought it was like so out of place. That could have been like on Rampage, to be honest. Didn't need to be there.
Yeah.
But whatever. I guess they need to fill in TV time because of Sky Blue's injury.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably why they did it, to be honest.
They probably just told him, yo, go beat up a couple people.
Yo,
Go beat up.
they had a couple of interns, and they were just like, yo, just beat the crap out of these interns, for real. Just like,
Yeah.
oh, no, I thought it was funny. We also had Ray Phoenix defeating Tony Nese after Tony Nese came out and basically fat shamed the whole freaking roster and crowd, which I thought was freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
He was like, "You guys are all mad at me because you're all fat," and then he started showing like off his body and stuff. I was like, "What the? This is so random." But yeah, Ray Phoenix came out. They had a banger of a match. Ray Phoenix picked up the win, as he should.
I love Ray Phoenix.
Yeah, love Ray Phoenix. That was a good win. Fun match, whatever. Cool. And then we had the FTR promo. FTR coming back, basically saying how they were out for 6 weeks. They thought they weren't going to wrestle again because of their back injury. I thought they were like pushing it because, like, bro, you were out for 6 weeks. It's not like you were out for 6 months.
Well, it's because they were saying like the whole year they've been dealing with multiple injuries at a time.
Yeah.
But
so basically,
they haven't really done it the whole last year.
Yeah, true. FTR basically says they're angry with what the Young Bucks have done with the tag team division. They were hoping that once they won the tag titles, they would elevate the division back to where it was, but they haven't even defended the title in the last 6 weeks. So they said that they're going to start building up starting next week on Collision, start building their way back up to the titles, and eventually, hopefully, getting a title shot at All In versus the Young Bucks. That match happens. That's going to be a freaking banger of a match. They had that match last year, and it was good. So they just need to run it back.
I'm glad they're going to have FTR, like you said, on Collision still.
Yeah,
having matches on Collision because that's going to help.
Yeah, well, I mean, like that's all Collision. Honestly, I look forward to watching when I watch Collision is FTR because they're so freaking good. Everything else on there is like whatever. But yeah, hopefully they get that match back. I think they had that same match last year All In, so they might just run it back. That'd be cool. Last year the FTR won. Yeah, FTR won last year, so maybe the Young Bucks won this year.
Young Bucks, win.
Yeah, they probably win. I feel like the Elite go all out and they just win everything All In.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. They need to like build them as like that threat. So it makes sense for them if they do win, especially if they lose that blood and guts, which I think they will. Then that makes sense. Yeah, we also had Roderick Strong versus Tomohiro Ishii. Fun match. Not really much to say there. Roderick Strong picked up the win. I said like Undisputed Kingdom has been like stuck in limbo, basically just waiting for Adam Cole to come back and not doing anything.
It's like this injury's been a lot longer than expected.
Yeah, I don't know when the heck he's going to come back. It doesn't seem like anytime soon, unfortunately, and they need him back. Maybe he comes back All In. That'd be cool. Maybe.
Oh, he get a pop. He actually get a pop.
Cost MJF the title? I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Why not? Do that. Yeah, do that. What the heck? Yeah, cost MJF the title.
Yeah, we need that feud. We never got it.
No, we definitely need that feud. That feud needs to happen. I mean, like, the only problem is MJF is not a heel, so they're going to have to do a heel versus heel feud, which I'm not sure the hell that's going to run. You know what I mean? Like, it would have been better if MJF was a face at this point, but he's not anymore. I said that,
remember? When he turned heel, that we needed that first. Unfortunately, injuries happen, but still, we needed that first.
Yeah, no, we did. Yeah. Anything else? Yeah, actually, sorry. Hologram. The debut of Hologram versus a Gringo Loco, which I was like, yo, what the heck is these freaking luchador names?
Bro, I feel like every week there's a brand new luchador that I've never heard of on AEW.
Yeah, for real. No, there really is. Every single week there's new luchador.
At this point, like, give me 1 second. Hold on.
What the hell is this kid doing? What are you doing?
At this point, let me get a match on Collision as a luchador. I'll do something. They just bring in random guys. Look at, they can call me anything.
This kid's wearing a luchador mask right now.
Yeah, look at, they can put me on Collision. Let me get a match.
El Gordito.
Let me get some money. El Gordito Loco. Yeah. What else are they gonna call me? They're just coming up with these random names.
Yeah.
Hologram looked good. I'm not gonna diss him. He actually looked good.
No, he did. He looked like a young Rey Mysterio. Not gonna lie, it was cool. He had a
He
great
looks like
match.
a damn. They all look like Power Rangers.
Yeah. So next
I'm
week
gonna
on
keep it going.
Collision, we're gonna get Hologram versus El Gordito.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Elvis said he'll just do it for
Squash
floor
me.
seats. He'll just do it for
Squash
floor
me.
seats. Yo, that'd be mad funny. What the hell?
Not for Collision. Floor seats for Dynamite. I don't
Floor
want no
seats for
Collision.
Dynamite, yeah, not Collision. Yeah, we also had. You're gonna keep that on for the rest?
Yeah, you can take me serious like this.
Oh my god! All right, we only have
We
two
got
matches.
two more
left.
matches to talk about.
We got two more matches. We had Deonna Purrazzo versus Thunder Rosa, and it looked like a lumberjack kind of match. Deonna Purrazzo picked up the win. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really care for this match that much because they already had this match before. They just keep running it back because I guess they have nothing else for them. I mean, don't get me wrong, the match was good. I love Thunder Rosa.
Yeah,
Deonna
I thought
Purrazzo
it
was
was a
pretty
good
good
match, yeah.
too. But yeah, Deonna Purrazzo picked up the win. Pretty fun match. It's just more so like they got to do something else with these people, to be honest, for me to be invested in it. This kid with the freaking mask. I'm done. Where the hell did you even get that? What the?
To me, I don't even remember. I don't know.
This kid. Can
Well,
you even
like I
breathe?
said,
Can you breathe in it?
Yeah. Well, you think I'm gonna keep this on and just not breathe?
This kid.
Ask every luchador.
Yeah, main event for Collision was the AEW Trios Championship match between the Patriarchy, aka Christian Cage and his family, versus Bullet Club Gold. Of course, this was to basically, is it claimed like the now like basically because nobody was the Trios champion anymore because they kind of stripped them for no reason, right?
Yeah,
That's
so
what it
it's
was.
Just
Yeah,
kind of
because
vague.
last week
they
they
kind of
stripped
handed
them.
it to the patriarchy,
Yeah.
but
Well-
not officially. So.
Well, no, the Patriarchy wins, so they're officially the tag champions, the Trios
Well, yeah,
tag
they won
champions.
now. Yeah.
Yeah. So Patriarchy are now officially the Trios tag champs. They defeated Bullet Club Gold. I just thought it was dumb how they kind of just like stripped Bullet Club Gold from the freaking tag titles last week. It made no freaking sense.
It's getting hot in there.
This kid's
I
hair
don't
is
know how the hell Rey
messed now.
Mysterio does it. How does Rey Mysterio do it?
I have no idea.
It's getting hot in there.
But yeah, Patriarchy won. I'm fine with that, honestly. Now you have Christian Cage
Yes.
on Collision full time. That's great. Like we said, they
Yes.
need more stars on there to build it up. So I'm
He
fine
can
with
become, He can become everybody's dad on Collision now.
that. He could, honestly. That'd be funny. But yeah, that was basically it for Collision. Honestly, the Trios champ thing was like the main stuff that did happen. That was a banger of a match. So pretty fun. Happy Patriarchy won. Happy Christian Cage
I was
is now officially in
rewatching
Collision.
Christian Cage like promos against Jack Perry a couple years ago. Those were wild.
Those were hilarious. Those were funny. Yeah, those are hilarious. But yeah, that was basically it for AEW this week, and of course WWE as well. Yeah, I don't really have anything else you want to add. Do you have anything else you want to add to this?
What? Still 2 to 3 weeks to SummerSlam.
Yeah,
I hope that we don't get a couple boring shows again. Like, it's one thing I hate when they do. Like,
yeah. No, for real,
else
'cause
to do, they
SmackDown's
gotta
been
build.
bad. SmackDown's been bad the past couple weeks. I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe as always. Of course, we'll be back next week with more, especially on Blood and Guts. Love
El
you guys so
Gordito
much.
Loco.
El Gordito Loco will hopefully be on Collision. We'll freaking see.
Yes.
We'll see.
Now I'll
but-
show up and buy a ticket.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll see. All right. Like, comment, subscribe as always. Love you guys so much. Peace.